morning, guys and gals. Hey, listen, today we're going to take a look at the 38 Snubnose revolver. Now, why the 38 Snubnose? Well, I'll tell you what, this is actually one of the best-selling pistols in America. If you don't believe me, go to the website of Smith & Wesson or Ruger, Taurus, Charter Arms. Check out their websites and see what they're selling. In fact, even Kimber is making a revolver today. So what we're going to do is, I have 4 revolvers we're going to take a look at, and then we'll go over some ammunition. I'll show you some holsters, and then if the wind doesn't kick up, we'll put a few rounds through these. So let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at my 4 revolvers. This one here is a Smith & Wesson model 642. This is a 5-shot 38 Special Plus P, as you can see here on the barrel. And let's see, this has, as you can see, an internal hammer. And of course everything's going to be unloaded, but this is what it looks like when I pull the trigger. And this is what the internal hammer looks like when I fire this. Pretty cool, huh? This has an aluminum frame, stainless steel cylinder, stainless barrel, just under 2 inches. Great little revolver. These are the stock grips on it. I do have a larger set that I normally have on this. Again, Smith & Wesson model 642. Alright, here's an old Colt Agent. This is a 6-shot, rated for 38 Special. 2-inch barrel. This one, as you can see, has a lot of wear on it. I actually bought this one in a pawn shop in Henderson, Nevada, back in the mid-90s. Paid $100 for it. But I tell you what, whoever owned this, they shot it a lot. You can see a lot of wear on the bluing on the grip, and it's got nicks and scrapes on it. Man, if this old thing could talk. Yeah, this was made in 1966. Great little shooter. You'll notice this has a firing pin mounted on the hammer. Now, even though it has a firing pin mounted on the hammer, it is safe to carry with 6 rounds. Let me show you. If we can see it here. You see the firing pin sticking out right here? When I release the trigger, that firing pin retracts. So, again, very safe to carry with 6 rounds in it. This here is a Rock Island Armory model 206. 6-shot, double action, based loosely on the Colt we just looked at. Does have the same type of latch that the Colt has, but this one does not have a firing pin mounted on the hammer. It has a transfer bar which comes up. This has a internal firing pin. The transfer bar will come up so contact can be made with that firing pin, and again it also retracts when you release the trigger. Just got this not too long ago. Great shooter. Did a review on it. It does come with 2 grips. This nice big fat one, and it also comes with this smaller grip. But since I got big fat hands, I like the bigger grip. My favorite gun, my Ruger Security 6. Now, obviously this is not a Snubnose. This is a 4-inch barrel, 6-shot, double action, stainless steel. I've had this gun since the early 1980s. Absolutely love it. Bought it brand new at Accuracy Gun Shop in East Las Vegas. Now, the reason I have this in the video is because all these other revolvers are 38 Special. This one is 357 Magnum. I'm going to use this to compare the 38 cartridge with the 357 Magnum. So this should be a lot of fun. Really do like shooting this old Ruger. And let's see, I think that'll do it. Okay, some of the ammo I'm going to shoot today. I've got this Remington. This is 125 grain semi-jacketed hollow point, 38 special plus P. That's that little guy right there. And I also have some hand loads, some reloaded ammunition, mainly because ammo is so hard to find today. And this here is just some standard 38 special. And I also have some 357 Magnum I'm going to shoot through the Ruger. Let me tell you, let me run this past you real quick. When it comes to the maximum pressure that these rounds can generate, 38 special generates up to 17,000 pounds per square inch when you shoot it. 17,000 psi. 38 special plus P is rated up to 20,000 psi. 357 Magnum is rated at 35,000 psi. That's more than twice the 38 special. So you do not want to shoot a 357 Magnum round in a 38 special because you're probably going to blow it up. Now the good news is the 357 Magnum is 1/10 of an inch longer than the 38 special, so it will not fit all the way into the cylinder and you will not be able to close the cylinder. So 357 rounds should not fit, but if it does, one, don't even try it, and two, if it does fit, don't pull the trigger. One mistake a lot of new owners of a 38 will do is they will go out and buy a box of 38 Smith & Wesson ammo. They don't get 38 special, they get 38 Smith & Wesson. That's the wrong ammo. It will not fit in your revolver. That round is short and fat, okay? It won't fit in the cylinder, so do not get 38 Smith & Wesson. A lot of guys do that, and you're stuck with the ammo because you can't take it back and exchange it. Hey, let's talk about plus P ammunition in a 38 special. Now again, it does generate about 20% more energy than a 38 special, so this little Colt chambered in 38 special, would I shoot plus P in here? Yes, I would, but you know, I bought this used. I don't know how many rounds have been through it. If I was to put plus P through here, it would be just a couple rounds to see where they're hitting at 5 yards, and then I'd carry plus P for self-defense, but I would not shoot very many plus P through this old Colt. The Rock Island. Now Rock Island says this is rated for plus P, but only shoot it when necessary. Charter Arms. They say, yeah, their revolvers are rated for plus P, but they don't recommend that you shoot plus P. So really, just read the owner's manual, or maybe what it says on the barrel, because again, on this Smith & Wesson, the barrel says 38 special plus P. And of course, in my 357, I can fire 38 special, 38 special plus P, and 357 Magnum. Now there's a lot of good ammunition out there. For instance, Buffalo Bore makes some excellent ammunition for revolvers. Federal also makes great ammunition. In fact, their 130 grain HST micro ammo was developed for short-barreled revolvers. Hornady is another brand that makes excellent ammunition. Remington, the 125 grain Golden Saber plus P, excellent for a short-barreled revolver. Winchester, the Winchester Ranger Bonded, I hear is excellent for one of these little revolvers. Also their PDX-1 Defender ammunition. Yeah, I tell you, you can't go wrong with Winchester ammunition. And you can even get shot shells. These have little tiny pellets, great for snakes or varmints or whatever. I can tell you though, they're not really effective in a 2-inch barrel, but Just thought I'd pass that along. Okay, holsters. You know, last night I was looking online at holsters for these revolvers, and almost all the holsters were made out of leather, like this old Smith & Wesson holster, but it fits my Ruger Security 6. I've had this holster since the mid-1980s. Excellent holster. Very few holsters, though, are made out of Kydex or polymer, but I did find one for my Smith & Wesson. This is made by Phobos, and my Smith just snaps right in there, just like that. Look at that. You can tell that holster was specifically made for this revolver. And you're asking, what the heck is that? Well, this is a paddle holster. Let me show you how this works. Okay, paddle holster. I like these because they go on real quick. Man, that thing just stays put and comes off very easy. Kind of latches right here in your belt. Nice little holster for about 20 bucks or so. Okay, let's just take a look at some holsters here. Bianchi makes several excellent holsters. I've been using Bianchi holsters for many years. Blackhawk, they make a polymer holster for probably for your 38. DeSantis, very nice holsters. I've been using DeSantis holsters again for a lot of years. Galco, they make some of the best holsters in the market. Safariland, been using their holsters again for a lot of years. They make some really good holsters. Hey, let's cover Speedloaders real quick. If you're going to have a revolver, you definitely want to pick up a couple of these, and basically they just hold your rounds, and you can carry them in a little pouch like this. And let's see, what you're going to do is you're just going to load up 6 rounds or 5 rounds, whatever you have. Put it in, turn that little knob to lock them in. They stay. Take the revolver, open up the cylinder, and bam, I just loaded 6 rounds. And make sure you get the Speedloader made specifically for your revolver. This one here fits my Colt, this one fits my Ruger, and this one fits my little 5-shot Smith & Wesson. Okay, I got a target set up about, I don't know, 5 or 6 yards. I'm going to shoot 5 rounds into it. My first 3 rounds are going to be 38 special. My second 2 rounds will be 38 special plus P. Big difference on recoil. Alright, I'm going to do that again, but this time I'm going to shoot 2 rounds of standard 38, 2 rounds of plus P, and then 2 rounds of 357 Magnum. Those Magnums have a little kick out of this 4-inch. I don't think I ever want to shoot one out of one of these little guys. You know, it's been at least a couple years since I shot this old Colt. I think it's time to put a few rounds through it. Whoa. Didn't want to trip. Rock Island plus P ammo. Ah, 5 out of 6. Okay, let's try that again with standard ammo. I think I got a 6 out of 6 that time. All right, I have 2 jugs of water. I'm going to shoot the first one with a 38 special plus P hollow point, and the second one with a 357 Magnum. Again, plus P hollow point. .357 Magnum. Plus P went in right there, came out right there. Magnum went in right here, came out, tore it up pretty good. And yes, I will pick up my trash when I'm done. Soda, plus P. Okay, next I'm going to shoot one standard 38 and one plus P. Yeah. You know, I love a good 38 Snubnose revolver, but if you're going to carry one, you might want to practice with standard 38 special rounds, but for self-defense, carry plus P hollow points. Whew. Sorry guys, I smell like root beer. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.